How we doing, everybody? J-Man Espresso here, aka Jeff, coming at you with another video. Going to be... I wonder if you guys can guess what it is today. It is Bad Company 2 Vietnam Expansion. And we're going to play Rush on Vantage Point. And we're going to be defending. So, let's get into it. Run through the class real quick. Pretty much the same thing I always run for Vietnam. Assault, AK-47, either one of the pistols, grenades, extended foregrip, and vehicle, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you select one, whatever. You know, for Vietnam, I have different preferences for the vehicle specializations. Vietnam, I'll usually pick the hardened warheads or the speed reload. But this map, it doesn't matter. Just as a side note, if you're curious, for the main game, Bad Company 2, the vehicle specs, I'll generally pick alternate fire or optics, depending on the map. You know, those are... But for the most part, I find that the vehicle specializations are all pretty good. You don't have to really worry about picking a bad one. You know, they all do a good job. It's up to you which one. But anyway, so this first base here on Vantage Point, this is a real tricky one if you're attacking. These guys do a great job. They rush right in, 3-4 guys at a time, just plowing through our defenses with flamethrowers. You know, and I gotta hand it to them. That is the way to attack on this map if you can. I mean, if you can get a team together, you know, if you're playing with randoms, just, you know, say on your mic or type in the server chat, just listen, let's attack as many flamethrowers as we can, just rush right through. You know, if you can do that, excuse me, that's the way to do it. I mean, the only two ways to get through are serious choke points, and if the defense is halfway decent and, you know, they're at least working together somewhat, it is very tough to get through to get this Bravo bomb. I mean, Alpha's usually pretty easy because you can usually rush to it before the defense gets set up. But, you know, that leaves Bravo completely, you know, if you're playing on PC, that's 16 people that get to defend that one little area. I mean, you got two different choke points, cover those, and you don't even have to worry about defending the bomb because there's no way they can get through. There's no flanking route, there's no nothing. So they do a pretty good job, and they make quick work of the first base there. So we rush on to the second base here. And now, if you watch my other video, you'll notice that I mentioned that I am a solo gamer most of the time. Well, 99.9% of the time. It's a rare occasion that I get to play with some people that I know. So I've come up with my own ways of doing things. Now this is a team-based game, so, you know, I am on a team. I'm in a squad, but I have no clue who these people are. It's just, you know, 3 other random people that were in the server, you know. So what I'm doing here, you'll see I'm kind of by myself off to the side here. I'm trying to cover this right flank, because I know for this map here, for this base, I mean, this is a perfect flanking route to come along the side here. You know, and I'm able to pick off, I think, you know, 4 or 5 guys coming through here. They got no clue. They're rushing up, you know, because the entire team's on the other side. I mean, I think I got one guy near me the entire time. Just one teammate. I think it's just because he keeps spawning on me. So, I think that's a good tactic for this base. Try to cover the right flank if you can. You know, the left flank too, over on those, you know, the rice paddy levels. But, you know, if you find yourself alone and you find yourself playing, you know, with just random people and everyone's just trying to get the most kills, just trying to, you know, play for themselves, you got to take a different approach. If you got 10 people sitting in the same area and you're all trying to just pick people off, not worried about the objective, aside from getting your ass handed to you, you're not going to get the kills that you want. You're not going to do that. So you got to switch it up. You got to do something that no one else is doing. Now, that doesn't mean going sitting in the corner. That doesn't mean sitting off to the side just waiting for people to walk by. That means doing something like this. Going to an area where not a lot of people are and covering the flank, because if the defending team is halfway competent, they're going to say, oh, we're getting creamed on the left side here. Why don't we try and flank them on the right? You know, I mean, it's common sense. So they're coming in for this objective here, so I leave the flank and try to get in there to disarm because no one's disarming. You know, what can you do? Now, I'm a very objective-minded player, be it Bad Company 2, Modern Warfare 2, any shooter-type game. I'm going to play the objective if we're playing an objective game mode. That's why I choose the objective game mode from the playlist, because that's what I want to play. So, you know, I have no problem. You know, if I gotta run into the bomb, take a death so that we can get the disarm, hey, I'm the guy for the job. I'm all for it. I don't mind. So, you know, some people might call that like a cop out or something, like, oh, that's why you get so many deaths. Well, let me tell you this. You know, I started playing video games. You know, games like this, online modern shooters. I started playing just before Call of Duty 4 came out, with a little bit of Call of Duty 2 online, very briefly. And then when Call of Duty 4 came out, I've been playing since then. I had no clue what kill-death ratio was. Someone used to say, they say kill-death ratio to me, I say, huh? What are you talking about? What is a kill-death ratio? You know, I wouldn't know what it was. And I didn't know what it was for a long time. You know, because I didn't know about YouTube and online and all that. I just played my video games, that's it. And I just played to have fun. So, you know, you play an objective-based game like Rush or Conquest or, you know, Call of Duty. You play Search or you play Domination. You know, so you choose that game mode, so you're going to play that game. So you go for the objective. So, you know, that's how I always played. I wasn't worried about, you know, getting super huge kill streaks and getting, you know, a lot of kills and no deaths. I was worried about having fun. All right, and having fun to me meant playing the game that I chose to play and getting kills that I can. I didn't care if I got deaths. I didn't, you know, who cares? You know, you respawn, get another kill. You know, the only game I cared about getting deaths in was, you know, Search and Destroy, because you don't respawn until the next map. But I mean, games like this, it was, you know, I had no clue what it was. So, you know, now I think that's an advantage to me, because that's still the, you know, the mindset I have in the back of my head that, you know, I'm not worried about, you know, the amount of kills I have. I'm worried about how the match is going. You know, now, when you're attacking, you only have a certain amount of tickets. So, yes, you want to focus on how many deaths you get. You don't want to just, you know, run in there and just waste all your team's tickets. But at the same time, you know, you dying a couple times while you're trying to get in there to get the objective. Let's say that, you know, you rush in, all right, and you get the bomb armed, and you get shot instantly as soon as you're armed. Who cares? You got an arm. You know, you got, you know, if you're on the consoles, you got, what, 11 other people? PC, you got 15 other people that can defend that bomb site. So you take one death to get the bomb arm. You get the points for the bomb arm, and your team advances. I mean, especially for this game, kill-death ratio to me is just silly. Win-loss ratio is something you might want to look at, but kill-death ratio is just kind of silly. So, anyway, so we move on to this third base here. Now, you know, there's this team, the team that I'm on, you know, they're not terrible. They're playing a decent game. You know, there's only so much you can do when you're playing another competent team and they're just getting the upper hand on. You know, you can't win them all. However, we might be able to turn this around here towards the end. We'll have to see. You know, so if I was playing with people that we were communicating with, I'd be with my squad. We'd be holding off the flanks, communicating where we are. But that's not happening. So right now, I'm trying to scope out how they're going to be coming up, if they're going to be coming straight through, if they're going to try to flank around one of the sides. And basically, I'm going to cover whatever area most people aren't covering. Now, I believe I take the right side again, my right side. I believe that's where I work my way over to. Over here on the alpha side. That's, or the, over towards here. I believe this is where I hang out. I could be wrong though. But that's usually my plan, especially for Vietnam, when the maps are designed for more close quarter combat than the main maps are. I'll try to cover off whatever flank isn't as well covered. And I find that's a good way to play when you're playing by yourself, because you can have your choice of as much cover as you like, and you're able to, you know, do a good part. You know, if you're playing by yourself, you can still be very effective playing by yourself. So, yeah, that definitely works out to be a decent tactic here. So they do get the bomb set. I believe we get it disarmed. Maybe we don't get Bravo disarmed, but you know, we're holding them off. You know, we're doing work. You gotta win some to, you gotta lose some to win some. Do it a little backwards. But we're working through here, just trying to plow through a couple of these guys. Get a level up there. Nice, nice. So, let's see here. Where are we at? Hold on one second. Okay, so we're coming up shortly to the end here, as you can tell. We're on the last base, last bomb, so I start to get a little frustrated toward the end there. I get 3 or 4 deaths right in a row, you know, and I'm stubborn, you know. I'm sure you guys can relate to this. You get killed by somebody where you should have had him, and you rush back to take him, so you get killed again. It happens. So that's a tip that I'll give to myself and to you guys. Don't worry so much about the revenge kills. If it's not worth going back to get some, if you find a camper that isn't around, that's just camping in a corner, go get him. But you know, if you just get outplayed, you know, go for the win. Don't worry about getting that 1 kill against that guy. Just go for the win. So now I'm trying to work my way around to the bomb here from the back because they got the front and the right flank. Their right flank covered pretty well. So I'm trying to work my way around. But as you can see, we don't make it. So we did lose this one. However, I think this was a decent example of one way to play this map when you're playing by yourself. That's the beauty about playing by yourself. You got all different ways that you can do things. You really have an open palette. So I thought this would be a decent game to use for Vietnam. We didn't do too bad. We did take the loss, but I thought it was a good game. I had a lot of fun playing it, so there we go. Hope you guys liked it. You know, thanks for stopping by. Please comment. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you didn't like. Rate the video if you want. And if you like more videos like this, subscribe. I'll have some more coming out very soon. Thanks for stopping by, guys. See ya.